Hey everybody, it's Seti the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Kindred Spirits on the Roof. In the last part, we finally finished up with the summer camp arc of the story. And we also learned last episode that Sachi has the same power as Megumi to possess things. To possess, not things, but Yuna. And in this episode, we're going to be tackling the cherry events. Something I want to make a quick note of. Though this is going to probably not affect you guys watching. I have not recorded this game in a little while because, long story short, I got sick. If you heard from that cough, I'm still a little sick now, but I'm fine to record. Anyway. As for what cherry events I decided to do, I decided that the first one we're going to do is Shining Summer with Sasa. Now, I actually have a very specific reason for this one. If you remember in part 32, was it? Or 33, we heard that whole thing about those two making out in the broadcasting room. The thing is that, I doubt we as the players are going to really see anything, but it's like that kind of whole thing is like I was not looking forward to recording that at kind of the risk of perhaps maybe bringing up censors. Like it's kissing, it's harmless. It's kissing, it's harmless, but previous experience has made me a little previous experience with these Yuri novels, Kiss for the Petals, any indication. It makes me worry. So I was really going to just kind of procrastinate on this one, but I decided, you know what? We're doing it first. And to kind of get this one out of the way, Umi and Sasa as a relationship, I want to like that relationship better, but it's like, yeesh, after the last kind of cherry events with them, which was really cool with Nana and stuff like that. I really hope we get to see more of them as a couple now. Anyway, let's jump in. That was a really long-winded explanation. Oh yeah, this is when Nana tried making curry for the first time. Like, wait, was that all the way back in the first summer camp episode, or was that the second one? It doesn't matter, but yeah, we're going pretty far back, aren't we? Yeah, again, sorry for the cough. It is still getting over a cold, so it'll happen from time to time. Since none of us got confident in our abilities, it got a little cutthroat. Jeez. Yeah, yeah. You guys really didn't think the entire process through, did you? Like to be granted, and I'm talking about through experience, since you know I'm a writer. You don't need to come up with the entire thing, but you need at least a general. You need at least like an idea for what your story's going to be about before you start writing. If you change your mind, if you change some things along the way, that's fine. That's part of the process. But as long as you have something kind of steady and concrete you want to go with, little thing, as long as you have something steady and concrete, you have what am I trying to say? Okay. As long as you have something steady and concrete to at least go back to, like if you feel a little lost, go back to the base of the story, and you'll generally get through writing just fine. That's how I feel, though. Again, different strokes, so yeah. Yeah, sorry for this cough. Oh wait, what did Nana say? Well then have a good time. Well, you know, Nana's you guys' friend. She's just looking out for you guys as well. To be fair, I think one of the cutest things about this relationship is that it's really awkward. The first the first part of any relationship, especially your first relationship, is gonna be an awkward one. And since they're friends, that makes things simultaneously better and worse. But yeah, well, I mean, since they're really close friends. It's nice to see that Sasa's emoting more, because remember the beginning? Remember the beginning of this game? Yeah, it was insane how, like, little she cared about anything. It's nice to see her emote more, honestly. And without deriving from her original personality that made her unique. Wait, is that it? Okay. Okay. To be fair, these cherry events are shorter, and this is kind of good because I like trying to fit all the cherry events into one episode. So I like trying to fit all the cherry events into one episode. In fact, that's what I do. I don't care if the episode's an hour and a half long at that point. I show all the cherry events. Jeez, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be recording, but I started anyway, and I'm going to press on. Anyway. Shining Summer 2. Shining Summer 2. I'd say something in between the first cherry event and second, but I think I said everything about the end of the first cherry event, so let's go. I don't know what's going on anymore. You know what? When you when you start something like this, that's a perfectly like that's like 100%. What am I trying to say? When you start a situation like this, you can't start off with a better line than this. Why do you want to make the ending so corny? God. Oh man. You know what? I can't judge them for this. Like, literally, like, have you ever written something down, kind of reviewed over the whole thing you've written down, and then just realized, oh wait, this is shit? Oh my god, like, it happens to every single writer pretty much. In fact, when, like, just kind of, with some hobbies I do, whenever, like, people show me their writing, the first thing I do is go through it and tear apart everything that's wrong with it, so, yeah. Okay, to be fair, having a plot twist in the middle of the story and then a normalish ending isn't inherently, like, incoherent. If your plot twist goes nowhere, then yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, sure, in your head, but if your reader or listener cannot understand the idea, then there might be a problem, not necessarily with your thinking, but there might be a problem with your way of executing it. I don't know, it sounds like you guys are at least finished with the planning phase. Or at least wrapping up on it. Are you screaming that at the top of your lungs as you're saying that? Yeah, you are. Both coming up with ridiculous twists, adding them, rethinking them, and scrapping them. All part of the process. It's frustrating, but yeah. We haven't even decided on a theme. Okay, that's kind of sad. You've come up with what your ending is probably going to be, but you don't have a theme? Jeez. Dude, like, you guys haven't made any progress past that in like 3 days? Okay, that's admittedly like, I get writing slumps, but this is kind of bad. We haven't even decided if the transfer student's gonna be the main character or not. Ow. Like, I've been on writing slumps for days on end, but geez, this is kind of bad. Like, this isn't even a concept. Like, this isn't even a finished concept. It's like freaking pre-beta at this point. Hopefully I'm using beta right, but I'm pretty sure I am. Like, this is nowhere near what you would call finished. I'm no professional writer, but I'm no professional writer, but I do want to be a writer, so I do kind of keep focused to this stuff. Is like the biggest thing that they're lacking for is any just sort of focus. The second you have a good sense of focus, like what's your genre and what's the general idea of your plot. It doesn't even need to be a finished plot, just a general idea. Once you have some sort of focus on areas like that, the writing tends to flow a lot easier. Wait, isn't it supposed to be the middle of the night? Okay, I guess maybe not. I guess it's Umi. Sleep could just come anywhere. But also, I had a thought and I lost it. Okay, time to move on. I actually like this expression for Umi. It's kind of too bad we rarely see it. Okay, why does she suddenly look a lot taller? Yeah, that's the thing with some of Umi's expressions, that it's kind of random. And I'm noticing the more and more as we keep going with them, is sometimes sometimes she looks a bit taller. Like right now she's like competing with Sasa's height. Like, yeah, about. Another time she like pretty much only reaches up to like Sasa's neck, I'm pretty sure. I might just be overthinking things, but yeah. Am I suffering from sleep madness too? Maybe. Okay, yeah, never mind. It doesn't make her look that much taller, but it doesn't make it, because this is one of Umi's normal expressions. Maybe I'm just realizing. Maybe I'm just like overthinking it. But like, okay, she doesn't look like. The height difference is now a little more noticeable, but it's not that bad. It's not as much as I thought it was for some reason. Haven't played this game in a while, so yeah, I really got to get back into it. Oh, this is actually really cute. Really good idea. Let's see how fast that gets scrapped. Also, I noticed right now Umi's wearing a bracelet. Has she always worn that? For some reason, I feel like she hasn't, but she probably has, and I just haven't noticed. I feel like Naina's an extremely scary person when she's cranky. I mean, she seems 24/7 cranky, but it seems like Naina does not seem like the type of person you want to, like, disturb their sleeping. Like a fish, you'd probably like rip your head off or something. Okay, that's good, and we're keeping good time. 31 minutes. So, news cherry event. Okay, Shining Summer 3. Are we gonna stick to the traditional 3, or are there gonna be like 4 or 5 of these now? Huh. We'll see. You guys saved that file, right? Or is it like Google Docs where it saves automatically? I forgot when this game was made in, but Google Docs was definitely a thing at the time, so. See, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When they finally found a focus and at least what their genre was going to be, the writing tends to flow a lot smoother. There are problems, of course, but yeah. Yeah, I'll say that writing a script is hard. Like, extremely hard. Like, writing, like, a general story, I feel like, and I've written both a general story and a script, so I know this. I know this from my own personal experience, but, yeah, I feel writing a script is debatably harder. Script, 3 of them made together. Probably run on nothing but chaos and madness. Jeez, I don't imagine any of these people being good sleep deprived. History of our friendship, gross. Jeez. You know what I've noticed about every single one of these characters? In the kind of the whole friendship thing, they all pretty much play to the beat of their own drum. But like none of them really care about the opinions of others, in the sense that they just do them pretty much. They pretty much just like this doesn't matter what other people say about them, even though most of their comments are from themselves. They just do whatever. They just kind of act however they want. Nana and Umi mostly. Sasa seems kind of like well, she has a notable personality, but she seems the most like calm and like reserved of the three. When Nana wants to sleep, she just like, okay, like, no, I'm gonna go to sleep. And Umi is just kind of like all about that friendship, no matter how annoyed her friends actually get. So yeah. Don't think such weird things, me. Oh, she has her mind in the gutter, doesn't she? Why do I find that a bit out of character for her, but it's all right. Okay, Umi has officially lost it. I didn't really notice it in her dialogue much before, but it's very evident that she has no screws left in her head. Man, I'm gonna need to edit some of these coughs out, but It's not even a question of being nervous anymore. Something's gonna happen. I think Noonie. Noonie. Was that like a combination of Nana and Umi? I think Umi's just like being hit by the fact that this is the first time I can't speak. This is the first time the two of them are like spending the night together, or something like that. Oh shit. You know, it doesn't have to be weird. Like, you guys are friends and all. Well, you're dating at this point. It's like, it's really only as weird as you make it. Yeah, it's like, I assume as friends you've probably like been over to each other's houses or something like that before. So it's like, the situation is only as weird as you want to make it. Hyperconscious. Oh, so it was Sasa who made the first move. I'm honestly a little surprised. I thought it'd be Umi in a sense of like, you know, kind of like, you know, everyone kind of sleep deprived or crazy. I honestly thought it'd be Umi who'd make the first move.
ほんとだ、美味しい。ちょっと甘すぎるかもだけど。
ささ、いきなりだよ。
ごめん、嫌だった。
嫌じゃなかったけど、
ごめん。でももう一回キスしていい？
いいけど。
もう一回したら今度は舌入れるかも。
that Sasa's being extreme. I spit when I talk. Sasa's being extremely forward in this scene. This is really out of character for her.
そんでそっからはもう止まんないかも。
Oh dear. This is. I generally didn't want to like talk during this scene. It was like Sasa's like extreme character, like kind of like her extreme like change in character is kind of getting to me. Well, you know, at least in this relationship, we know who's the Mai and who's the Rayo. Okay, I shouldn't be using kiss for the petals term. I shouldn't be using my kiss for the petals terms here, but yeah.
何するかわかんないかも、私。
ささ。
どうしていいかわかんないけど止まんないよ、私。それでもキスしていい？
I'm getting kissed for the petals flashbacks and more remembering the editing hell I've been through with those. Please, like, we've had such a good streak for a long time. Please don't make me pull the censors up.
私ももうわかんないよ。
Hey everybody, it's Sight of the Wind Sage, here to say that, yeah, I did not expect it, honestly, but yeah, we have a censor here in Kindred Spirits on the Roof, and here I thought this was going to be a lot lighter of a story, but no, I have to cut the following out. The following scene, more like. And for those of you who are not familiar with my censors, perhaps you're just started with Kindred Spirits on the Roof or only here for the Kindred Spirits on the Roof playthrough, how I generally deal with some more risque scenes is I just cut them out and then just pretty much say the following scene had to be cut for reasons. So yeah, and yeah, I'm honestly surprised this happened, given that the first 34 parts I didn't need to do anything like this, but yeah. This is the first one, and I have a feeling this isn't going to be the last one either. So yeah, now back to your regularly scheduled video. Uh... How do you even respond to all of that? Except, oh god, I'm in for a fun night of editing. This video's over an hour already. Yeah, if Dana came in, she probably just would have walked in, stood there for a second, and just been like, okay, and walked out. And that's the walk, and I'm pretty sure that's the walk we saw them on when we got to Yuna's, when we got to that part in the story with Yuna. Hey, Yuna. You're in for some news from Megumi. Wait, you're in for some news from Megumi. By the way, you know, after this scene's over. I like how, despite how they seemed awkward during the main story, they seem to still have a pretty tight relationship after that. Oh god. Oof. Okay. What do I even say to all that except yeah, no. Like, I'm speechless after that. After all that happened. Honestly, when Megumi said they were just like making out, I thought we'd just pretty much have this CG the whole time. But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. Except we've come a long way. We've come a long way from this, haven't we? Really long way. Come a long way from this, actually, too. And yeah, I had to cut out the rest of the outro there because the rest of the outro was pretty much me rambling on for like 10 to 15 minutes with nothing like interesting or really important to say. So I decided to just hack it, and I'm going to be doing the outro kind of like this. So, next time on Kindred Spirits on the Roof, we're going to be doing the cherry events for Amishima and Inamoto. See you guys then.